guys, Luxker here, coming at you with another episode of Xeno News, a monthly news series where we talk about stories related to Xenogears, Xenosaga, and the Xenoblade games. I am joined by Aidan Uzuki, a fellow member of XenoChat and the admin for Godzip.net. How are you doing, Aidan?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's another great round of Xeno news, and I'm really happy to be talking about it. It's going to be a great news coverage, I would say. So,
yeah, it looks like there's a lot of stuff to go over.
Yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified on more videos like this one. It helps improve my motivation to make videos each and every day. But before we get to the news, I want to dedicate this month's Xeno news to the memory of a friend, artist, and Xeno series community member, Miel. She was someone that brought a lot of hope and comfort from the friends that she made, and she always strived people to do better. I ask that you keep her sister, her partner, her former partner, and everyone else grieving for her in your prayers. She deserves to live on as a hope in the Xeno series community. So let's go ahead and get started here. So our first news story comes from YouTube, actually, from the Square Enix music channel. And that's because throughout August, they basically posted music videos of Xenogears' OST. And it ranges from like the player going through each area to like cutscenes that are in the game as well, along with the unused Star of Tears outtake video, which is actually different too. So, but
oh, I have not actually seen that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So far, they uploaded most of the OST videos, except for 2 of them, which my guess is that they'll post the rest of them within the coming days as I'm recording this. But yeah, this is very interesting stuff that like Square Enix Music is basically like sharing the love of Xenogears with these videos and people starting to notice them. So
every once in a while, they like to give us a crumb.
They really do.
Xenogears just to say, hey, it's still we still have this.
Yeah, Square Enix is very infamous for those sorts of things, but like I kind of like how they're doing this. I mean, it's definitely not hinting at anything, no doubt about it. It's like
no.
But it's really cool that they're able to share like the OST videos and yeah, just a lot of cool stuff around it. However, this stuff is actually not new, because MBGov actually says that this is actually from the revival Blu-ray disc for the Xenogears OST. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might have been from the concert that the
20th anniversary concert?
Yeah, that the revival Blu-ray disc came from. I may be wrong on that though, so don't quote me on that, but I believe that's when it released, right?
So when they played the music at the concert, they had like images of the game playing on a screen as well. So I think maybe what MBGov might be talking about are those clips that they played during the songs.
Yeah,
if that makes
sense.
That
does make sense now. Yeah, it would make sense because it was from the 20th anniversary Blu-ray disc, and just from those videos alone, you can see that the timing on those is very similar to each other. So that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, like the smallest breadcrumbs Square Enix could get from Xenogears is just a playlist of their music videos. So yeah, fun stuff all around. So let's go ahead and get on to our next news story, which is on Xenosaga. And just actually today, there's a listing of Shion of a very rare Shion figure. I actually talked about this on my Xeno series figure video that I did with Wate, but we basically talked about this Shion figure here, and I feel like these are probably like some of the best images that I think I've seen of the Shion figure in general, like of what it looked like, what the stand looks like, and stuff. Like the one that I saw that like was actually shown off on like the My Figure Collection website was pretty low quality. And the one that I saw that was from Mr. Xeno Collector also kind of wasn't in the best quality either. I mean, it was like taken like within a freaking casing, so it was really hard to actually get a good quality look of this figure. But yeah, just looking at this is the real deal right here. The seller incorrectly says that there's actually 2 of them in existence. It was incorrectly stated that even though the seller says that there's only 2 of these figures in existence, that's actually not true. Because Mr. Xeno figure collector said that there was actually 20 copies made of it in the world, which is still pretty rare, and I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, 20 is definitely better than 2, but it's still like one of the rarest figures that you can even get these days. So, but I'm really surprised that this figure alone is actually being sold on eBay. And yeah, knowing how much it is right here, you can tell that like somebody with a whole that's basically got rich parents will definitely buy this. So, but what do you think of this figure, Aidan?
So, like, I found out about this figure a few years ago, and like, I was a bit surprised about it because, like, so some of the staff has it, but Namco also had like a lottery, which is not like the first. It's not like the only item that they've had that had a lottery. Like one of the Xenosaga 3 demo also had a lottery, so like it's just kind of weird. But yeah, extremely rare and really expensive. Too expensive for me, even though I have spent some money on some Xeno items before, but I don't know if I can justify this one.
Yeah, I even replied to Wate one time about if he's going to get this figure at all, but like he said no, like this is too pricey for me right now. But it's something I really desire to get in the future, and like yeah, I can believe that. Like this kind of figure in general, it's kind of like a super like big collector of Xeno merch is just really the type of person that wants to get something like this. And even though Wate kind of passed on this, it makes sense that like it's priced this way, and the fact that like there's only 20 of these in existence. So it's just, this figure is definitely one of a kind thing, and I'm kind of glad that we got better quality images of this figure in general, and hopefully this will be backed up somewhere. So
yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen like the Vector logo, I think, on the stand. In the clarity that it is in, like
yeah, I like the Vector logo
and the colors as well.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of those figures that is just a once in a blue moon thing, and I'm really glad that like this is actually a thing now. So
and the description as well says that the finger on this figure was broken and that the owner did repair it.
Yeah, that's a very important thing that it actually said there. Like it's definitely as is quality, but like with it being $5,000, I think it's worth it in the end just to have this rare piece of merch in general. So but yeah, very cool figure, and yeah, I really like seeing stuff like this a lot. So, but let's go ahead and get on to our next Xeno news, which is on Xenoblade 1, or Xenoblade Definitive Edition, because Harry McIntyre has purchased Xenoblade Definitive Edition. You know what that means! Live stream incoming, perhaps, maybe? I don't know. Post-Luxker here, and I actually want to talk about this now that he actually posted it, but it is confirmed that Harry is going back to streaming again for Xenoblade Definitive Edition. And that's going to be on September 2nd, so it's literally next week when I'm posting this video. So definitely can't wait to see what he does in that game. Like, I know the whole community loves to rally behind him when he talks about Xenoblade stuff. So Harry McIntyre is going to be doing a great job with this playthrough. So definitely check him out.
I think that would be really enjoyable. I watched some of his Xenoblade 3 stream when he was streaming that, and that was fun.
Yeah, it's very fun stuff. I watched pretty much all episodes of it. It's sad that he didn't back up his Future Redeemed playthrough, but his Xenoblade 3 videos, he had them backed up on his YouTube channel. So, let's just hope that he is able to save the gameplay of Xenoblade Definitive Edition this time. I may be backing up videos in case something like that ever happens, who knows. But hopefully we learned our lesson too, so... It's really cool that he actually bought this, because like he's been talking about wanting to get this game for quite a while and have this game be streamed. It's just that he didn't really find the right opportunity to do so because of how busy he is, and now it kind of seems more likely that he'll be able to play it during a live stream very soon. So very cool stuff. Very much looking forward to it, because I really miss the vibe of Harry's streams and all the friends that I made along the way with it. So really cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was a really friendly vibe.
All right. I know, Harry, we're gonna have to leave you in just a little bit, but let's go ahead and go on to Xenoblade 2 news. So, this is actually also pretty recent news. And that's because a Christian television channel just last Sunday, I believe it's called LA2, they played We Are the Chosen Ones from Xenoblade 2 in their TV special. I don't actually know what this even really is. Like, I guess it's just typical Christian television on Spanish television. But having them play We Are the Chosen Ones is pretty unexpected, but it's also in pretty good taste too, you know? Like, I really like that song, and like it gives off a very religious vibe to it because of how it's played in Doll and stuff. And yeah, really cool to actually see this here, so...
Yeah, something about this just really tickled me, because it's interesting how choices like this get made, and like did somebody make this conscious decision to like put this video game music in this like TV spot? I had to, like, my ex-roommate knows Spanish and is very into Spanish, knows that I like Xeno, so I sent him this video, and it just tickled me. It was fun news to learn about today.
Yeah, it was really funny, because I feel like there has to be like some kind of Xenoblade fan that actually recommended this music to whoever is a part of LA2, and...
Yeah, just use this one. It sounds like church.
Yes, it does! It really does sound like church. Yeah, it's just really funny because of that, like, knowing the religious undertones the series has. It's just so funny that it actually was in a TV spot for it. Actually, Yasunori Mitsuda, like, retweeted somebody actually talking about it, and I find that really funny because it goes to show that, like, he was aware of this actually coming up because of royalty reasons, and, like, he happened to just retweet, like, a quote retweet of Xenoblade Spain saying this. So yeah, I just find this really fascinating in general, and love to see more video game music being represented in general. So now let's go ahead and go on to our next Xeno news story, and that's with the Uni Figma. Now, pre-orders actually went up like a week ago, but it actually, like, near the beginning of the month, more pictures were showing up of Uni's colors, and yeah, like, you can see right here and now that, like, this is a full-fledged Figma, and it actually looks pretty good. Like, the joints are actually blending in very well. Actually, not really this hair here. Like, it's kind of cutting into her scalp a little bit. I don't know. But,
yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and, like, I do have a hard time, like, with, like, these Figmas, but I do think this one looks kind of pretty good. At least from the front, but, like, the back has, like, yeah, that part where the hair meets the top part.
Yeah.
But the colors are really good on this.
Yeah, no kidding. Even though you're not going to see the back of Uni's head all that much, you're mainly going to see the front, and that... Even though this is a little bit distracting, it kind of just doesn't matter all that much, and it kind of really quelled the fears of everybody's problems they had with the joints of this Figma being pretty exposed, because when it was in grayscale, everybody freaking hated this Figma because of how big the joints are and how noticeable they are. But actually seeing it in color, like, people finally stopped complaining about these joints, and it actually kind of blends very well, and there's a lot, it's also really detailed when it's fully colored as well. Uni fans are really excited to get this figure, and I'm happy to get it as well as a future owner of the Uni figure. And yeah, like, hopefully we'll get a Senna figure next time, because like they really are cooking with these Figmas now. So
it says it's like $78 for me on this website, Good Smile.
Yeah, Good Smile at $78. On AmiAmi it's a little bit more expensive because using yen, so I actually bought it on AmiAmi because like it's actually kind of a good thing to buy it there, because you don't have to spend money like right away. You can actually spend money on the Uni Figma just when it actually releases, which I prefer it that way, so I won't get scammed or anything like that, and I have to deal with like dumb fees or whatever. So, but we finally have the Uni Figma painted and pre-ordered. So if you're really interested in getting this Figma, I'll have a link in the description so you can purchase it. Its pre-orders are still going on right now. And yeah, I definitely recommend getting this because like it's really cheap for a Figma, and I honestly, I actually think it looks just as good as the Miel Figma is, like just from the screenshots alone, I would say. So yeah, let's go ahead and go on to our last news story, which is just basically general Xeno series news, honestly, and that's with Resident Union, who is a fan arranger of different kinds of RPGs. They did the Kiseki series earlier this year, and now they're doing the Xeno series this time. They're coming in 3 albums, and episode 1 is going to be released on August 31st. And that's pretty close by, so it's a free arrangement album. It will be on YouTube for everybody to listen to, and I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm very excited to like hear everybody's arrangements to this. Like, I'm a big fan of just fans just doing this great amount of work to actually like just entertain people, really, and that's kind of really what I like about them in general. It's just the entertainment that fans bring to the series. That just represents like a good and healthy fandom to me. So what do you think about this, Aidan?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I love like all these different fan creations that people are making, and not even just of like Xenoblade, right? But of like the older games like Gears and Saga 2. So like, yeah, so like the fact that people like are still making things, and it's great. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. Can't wait for the rest of the arrangements. Like, it's gonna be fantastic just having them all shown off like that. So, but yeah, very great stuff in general. So,
and it is going to include X, I think, as well.
Yeah, it is going to include X. Yeah, even though I haven't really said much about Xenoblade X at all lately, yeah, that's probably going to be your Xenoblade X fix, is just to to listen to this music. So, really cool, very cool thing that just happened. So, so let's go ahead and go on to Xeno fan merch, and even though I don't really have much to talk about, I do want to actually share, so my friend Alice actually made this kind of little mini zine related to Numa, and it's called Numa's Cafe. It's basically like 11 pieces of art where it goes into like different kinds of like coffee blends for like that have milk in them, specifically because Numa's nickname is Coffee with Milk, and it's just such a little funny thing that she did, and I definitely want to have people support her as much as possible here. Like, there's 2 already sold already. We can definitely do more than that, I would say. So hopefully we can get more people to buy Numa's Cafe and yeah, just have some great stuff come from it in general. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, I'll definitely have the Ko-Fi link in the description of this video as well. So, alright, with that being said, that's it for Xeno News. So, Aidan, where can we find you at?
So, I'm on Godsib, .net, and we haven't really talked that publicly about it because both, like, Jesse and I are, like, super busy. But, what Godsib is supposed to be is, like, it's a repository of, like, just a bunch of Xeno things. That's not, like, a Discord server or private. It's, like, anyone can add things to it. We can give people permissions to add media, and, like, we're just basically bent on, like, preserving a bunch of stuff from the Xeno series, like old books and stuff like that.
Yeah, and as a fellow member of Godsend myself, it's definitely recommended that you make an account and join in on the conversations. So, yeah, are you also on Twitter as well? Or X?
Yes, I am. I don't do anything on X except for retweet fan art, though. But I'm Aidan Uzuki on there as well.
Alright, sounds fantastic. Like, definitely follow Aidan Uzuki, even if it's just reposting fan art. But definitely join Godsib as well. So, thanks everyone for watching until the end. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share this video around. And don't forget to follow Aidan Uzuki and join the Godsib forums as well. And as always, see you on the other side!